Hello, Shamai. Christ, you're welcome back to 2 Years One Mike. I'm joined as always by Disney Jackson, my wonderful, handsome, glowing
Oh,
co-host.
I mean, you are treating me nicely on this return.
Jack, this has been a long time coming. I don't even. Have we had like 3 weeks off?
Is that it? It feels like we've been off for longer.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It feels like a
Oh,
long time, but I think it's about 3 weeks. We've had a break, much needed break. You've been getting up to some exciting things. I haven't, but but yeah, no, it's been
what?
it's been
I haven't.
yeah, I just been getting over some stuff. That's all. But yeah, it's all good. Everything's good. We're ready. We're back. The boys are back in town,
We are back.
and yeah, let's continue with the second half of the season, which I think we've only got 4 episodes of because this is episode number 7,
Yeah,
and
crazy.
we've got a great guest.
We have. It's one I've been hoping for a
Yeah.
while, and yeah, I'm just over the moon that we've got this sorted. We've got the date in, and it's happening.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be such a good chat. But before our guest does come on, let's get into some stuff. First of all, what have you been up to in these 3 weeks? Because you've had a much more exciting time than more I've had.
well, well, it's been up and down. I mean, personally, I've just been a bit like down, but however, on here and Disney wise, it has been amazing. So I don't want to boast about it because obviously I don't want to come across like that. But I have been to two very exciting PR events. So one with Miniso in London and another one at the Lilo and Stitch pop-up event at Battersea Power Station. And oh God, I mean, words, like I said, can't explain. It both came out of the blue. Wasn't expecting it, and it's just been so much fun.
Yeah,
So much fun.
it looked like such a good time, and like obviously, I'm sure everybody will be thinking and saying the exact same thing. It's so deserved, you know. You deserve to be at those events because you've done in your short span on the space. You've done so much. You've grown so much. Your YouTube channel's now blossoming into something which is awesome. Um, is really nice. So you deserve the invites. Just
Ah,
it's no, I
What's
can't.
wrong you doing
I
being kind to
can't.
me?
I
Mm.
know. It's like
I don't actually take compliments well, but thank you very much.
yeah, no, you know the your little bit in your Q&A where I make a little bit of I get a little mention, made me laugh so much. So for those who haven't seen the Q&A, the Q&A yet, Q&A, Q&A yet, over on Jack's channel. First of all, go watch it because it's absolutely brilliant, a lot of fun, great insight, and I make a little appearance. I ask Jack that's probably the same question every time he puts a Q&A up on his story. And it's always the same. And it's like, how'd you get so handsome? Every
And
single time he puts a Q&A box up on the story, it's like that's the question.
all I can say is God's gift.
Uh,
Get anything but. Oh, but honestly, when I was editing that video, it was so funny because you can see the little like pixie dust
yeah.
transition when you came on. Like I was just doing it to make myself laugh.
It's so funny. But no,
Oh,
is great. And your Stitch video as well, going to Battersea Station. It's
oh,
great. So
that
fun. And watching you see, meet Geordie um in person is was wonderful. Really, really nice. Obviously we're really good friends with Geordie. We've been on the podcast. We hope to have him on soon one day. But yeah, is it was really lovely. and it was like watching two of my brothers meet for the first time. It was weird.
It was, you know what? It was crazy. And when joining our first story trip, I didn't capture that on camera because I wanted to be like
Yeah,
genuine, like authentic. It was just so nice.
yeah.
And like straight away, like I don't even know if I explained it on the podcast. We actually got lost on the queue. we went
How
back
did you
and,
manage to get lost?
we went back and forth on this one line. I can't remember. Oh, it was so funny. Like, and then we did actually explore the inside of Battersea Power Station. But like I said, Jordy and I think just wanted to get to know each other
Yeah,
first, and then because I didn't want to just be like stick the camera in his face, and he was doing the same. But we it was so much fun. It's like what you said. It was like seeing someone who I already knew.
yeah,
Because obviously I know obviously we've been speaking to Jordy for months,
yeah, yeah. Long
but
time now. It feels like.
it genuinely felt like it wasn't the first time I've seen him in
Yeah,
person, and that's what made it even better. And I think we both had this same kind of like feeling of okay, we're going in this together. We've got this kind of thing. We could kind
yeah,
of hype each other up,
yeah,
and I think that's what made the event even more special because we both had similar feelings.
yeah. No, because if I was if it was me going in by myself, I wouldn't have liked that. Not one bit. I can imagine the same with yourself, and can only imagine it'd be the same with Geordie. It's a scary space. All
It
those
is.
like
It is. And when I went to the Miniso event,
yeah,
I was absolutely bricking it
yeah,
because that was my first ever event. And I know it was still Disney, obviously, because they were launching their Stitch range, but the Battersea Power Station one was obviously official
yeah,
Disney, like Disney invite. But Miniso, like I said, not been to a PR event before, never been invited or anything like that. So I was absolutely just bricking it. I was
yeah,
so anxious and stuff. And then I messaged a couple of people who I knew were going, Kerry and Ronnie, if
yeah,
you on Instagram. So I did feel a lot better, but
yeah,
I was in London by myself. I wasn't meeting up with them, you know, there. Like, luckily, when I got there, they were there.
yeah,
But it was my first time seeing them in person as well. And to be honest, and then I saw like a couple of the people obviously in the store who I've become really close friends with since. Um, but yeah, that was scary going in by myself. So I did feel a lot better the second time round because, like I said, Joy was going with me, and it was, us two basically taking it on, and yeah, it was so much fun. And I'm glad I did vlog that, like with that
yeah,
one, because genuinely, what I liked about making that vlog is the vlog did capture what it was like in person.
yeah,
It was that same feeling
yeah.
and same happy. Like, it wasn't put on or anything because I was recording the whole time I was there. So
No, it looked fab. I mean, and everything outside of like the Battersea station, power station, where you got like the little corner tables and like Lola's cupcakes and all of that. That looks stunning. Did you eat the cupcake after? Because I know you said it was a bit damaged in transport
I had
at
the
the end of the vlog.
I had a bit of the icing bit. I gave the actual cupcake to James because he's more of a sweet person. However, he did
Fair,
say it was good. The
fair
icing was
enough.
banging. I love icing.
That's weird. You don't like sweet stuff, but like
Well, I'm hit.
icing.
I'm hit and miss. I like cakes,
Yeah,
so I would have had the cupcake itself, but
yeah,
I ate on the train, so I was
fair,
full. So like I
fair.
said to James, I thought that's my little present for him. Have one of these cupcakes. They are going to be
Yeah,
amazing. And he said, yeah, they were good. No, like I said, I knew obviously about the event because when obviously they sent the invite, they gave like details and stuff, and they were promoting it online. But I didn't realize how well like structured and everything it was.
yeah,
I don't know why I assumed it was like a big like crate, and inside you kind of like go to little stations and kind of roam around kind
yeah,
of thing. But it wasn't. You walk in, and as you'll see in the video, it's literally stationed off into little sections. So like the
yeah,
first one, you have like a timer, and you have to get all the props on, and then you with the person you're with, you have these magnets, and then you have to try and put them onto this like Lilo and Stitch
yeah,
crane, which was really fun. And then you literally swiftly move on to the next one because you have to do pull silly faces to make Stitch laugh, and then you have to do surfboarding poses, and then you've got like there's like a shop at the end and stuff, and then you literally walk out, and as he said, there's all of the outside areas. So you've got loads of cupcakes, you got a massive Stitch on his little sunbed, you've got a Funko box you can pose in. There's the Nakana cards, there's bracelet making, face paints. It was a fully immersive event, and like I said, I just wasn't expecting. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting that. It wasn't what I thought. Like I thought it was obviously going to be good. I just didn't realize how good it was going to be.
Yeah. No, it did look a lot of fun, and it came across on the camera really, really well. So yeah, it looked really good. I know you had a little bit of a mishap with your Lorcana game, which you won out of technicality. But
Oh,
what happened there?
oh well, to be honest, like we got asked to come and play Lacana, and I've never played it before. I know Geordie said he's had experience like years ago with Pokemon cards, but not like tons. And I know Geordie like was able to understand it a lot more than I was because
Yeah.
I really didn't have a clue. Like I felt so bad for the guy because he explained it to me about 10 times and I
Yeah.
just did not understand it.
Yeah.
But towards the end, I was understanding it a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the wind came and blew the cards away. But we sat there probably for like 20 minutes, and obviously there's a lot of other stuff we needed to go and do. So as unfortunate as it was like a swift exit to go and carry on the rest of the day. But I kept saying to the guy, look, I know I don't understand really what's going on, but I'm telling you, I'm going to win. The underdog's going to win. And apparently at that time, I was in the lead.
Well, there we are. So the underdog well and truly did win. Now, I love Locana. I've played it myself, and it's fab. I love the cards. I haven't bought them in a long time just because it's sometimes a little bit too expensive. But
I'm going to bring you some in July. Don't worry.
you best do. I want a summer meetup. I want Locana set up.
I'll bring you some.
I've actually my mouse mat is a Locana deck.
Is it?
Yeah. 2 seconds. Wait.
Ooh, that is good.
It's good. It's good.
That is good.
It's got my boy on it. It's got Steamboat Willie. This dude who's on that and
the guitar and on your leg.
And on my leg. I can't get my leg up there, right?
Yeah, you got. You know. Come on, get the leg out.
Hang on now. Let me see if I can. Because if I can. Wait, hold on. Let me. Ah!
Oh my god.
Ah! Wait.
Oh no. Oh no.
Can you see it?
Kind of.
I'll take kind of. Ah.
I think you need to sit down before you go into cardiac arrest.
Well.
Oh, he's pulled back. Pulled it back.
My hamstring's a bit tight now. Oh. But where was he? What was he talking about?
We're about the corner.
Oh yeah. Great game, love it. But today's conversation's not really about all the Disney stuff. We've had a little update from you now.
Yes.
But we gotta have a little conversation about Epic Universe. It's now open to the public. The previews looked amazing. Everything about it looked amazing. I gotta be honest. I think they've done a really good job at the park. But yeah, what's your thoughts? Have you seen much about it?
I have. Like I said, I've tried not to look too much into a lot of the details, only because I am going next year. Hopefully, I haven't got my tickets obviously yet.
Yeah.
But it is on the to-do list that I'm going to go at least for one day.
Yeah.
The main part of the trip I want to do is obviously Disney, but I really want to spend at least perhaps 2 days at Universal and then one at Epic.
Yeah.
But yeah, my God, it looks insane. And you know what my favorite bit's going to be?
Isla Berg.
Nintendo World.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. What is everyone saying? I'm excited for Nintendo World.
But it's like, it's already a thing. Like, you know, there's one in Japan. There's one in California. It's the third one. But you're going to experience it for the first time. That's why. That makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that was such a flat response. Oh, really? No, I'm excited for all of it, but yeah, so the Nintendo World
Yeah.
and the Ministry of Magic.
Oh
I
yeah, that looks amazing.
I love
They've
I love Harry Potter. So,
yeah, I'm a big Potter fan.
what about you then?
Um,
What are you excited for?
Isla Burke. Jack,
Oh,
it's got dragons. Dragons.
I mean, that is fair, and it looks beautiful.
It looks stunning. You know, bumping into Rough Nut and Tough Nut, that would be awesome. That would like complete me. It would seeing. Do you know the little Nightwing animatronics? The little
I
babe.
have seen
Oh my
that.
gosh! I would cry. I think if I saw them, and obviously meeting Toothless. I mean, like
Oh,
that's
well, that is on my to-do list.
like that's just so cool. And I also might try and get out there a day next year because I'm also going in September next year.
No, you're not. You're moving it to
I
October.
can't. I
You're moving
can't.
it to the same time as me.
I can't. The points are cheaper in September.
Ah, how sick would that have been if
It
you
would
like,
have been so good.
ah,
It would have been really, really good. It would have been. It would have just been me and you wandering off together.
we were like linking arms, like skipping through that.
Yeah, James just following in the background like.
What's going on? What's going on? The only thing though I have seen from Epic, I don't know if you've seen it recently. Have you seen the queue time for Ministry of Magic?
It went up to 300 minutes.
300 minutes.
Yeah,
The day will
is
be over.
it is. Do you know, is wild. I think to be fair, on a day like that, I think the ride had broken down lots.
Oh, I didn't realize it broke down a bit.
Yeah, so it broken down lots. There's an issue which I think they fixed with the ride, which I seen earlier today. To be fair, um, there's a system in the ride. There's a part in the ride where you do a little drop, and apparently this ride will detect if you're in your seat or not. If you get out
Um,
your seat or if you lift from your seat, say on a drop, the ride will stop.
got ya.
So it is broken down lots, and apparently that's gone now. So the queue times are not going to be ever as mad as 300 minutes again. But it was crazy to see a ride that busy. I mean, Tron when it came out of virtual queue wasn't even that long. I mean, it got up. I've seen it at 170 minutes, but I never seen it over like the 200-minute mark.
No, no,
It was wild. And would you wait the 300 minutes in the queue for a
no,
ride?
no,
You miss so much of the day.
no. I just like, I can understand why why you would now because it's just opened but like you said, you are missing so much of the day. You haven't got time. Like
Yeah,
you would just, I think it depends. It depends what you're doing. Like if you have literally flown over to Florida,
yeah,
like for example from here, and you had obviously a whole day planned for Epic, and that's the one thing you wanted to do.
yeah,
I can understand it in that sense. However, if you live like I don't know, like maybe like the nearby state or something like that, I would just be like, right, I'll just do it another day.
yeah.
It's not happening.
Do you know, I'm so jealous of the people who can get away with saying that. I'll just come back next week. You know,
Yeah, I'll think about it.
you
Yeah,
know all the Orlando locals. So jealous of you, because I would I would I would be so happy if I could just get up and move out there, go to the park every other day.
be the dream, be the
It would be the dream. One day, maybe.
we'll see.
um, but yeah, no, it looks amazing. All the lands, all the portals, whatever
The
they call it.
portals
I
look
think
so good.
they're amazing. So well done. The theming is excellent everywhere.
Yeah,
Um, Darkmoor, stunning. Is like I don't know, so excited to experience it. Like Universal Monsters are some of the best stories that have come from cinema,
yeah,
and it's cool to see them in a place where they can sort of like roam free and you can immerse yourself into the world of Universal Monsters. I'm so excited for it.
It's beyond incredible, and you know what? It's showing what's next. I think for theme parks,
Yeah,
like how that we can go even further than what we've already got.
yeah. It makes me more excited for future Disney plans,
Yeah,
like Villains Area in
it's gonna be so
Magic
good.
Kingdom, which is coming in 2030 or 2028 or 20 whatever it is.
Yeah, well, I'm an idiot, right? I can go into everyone. Oh yeah, it's all going to be built by the time I go next year.
No,
I'm an absolute idiot.
no.
Why would I? No,
I
why had that in my mind?
think I think there's going to be a lot of green walls up by the time we're there.
Well, you know what? I'll take it.
You're
I,
still out there. You're still going to be enjoying the atmosphere.
I coped with it at Paris. I can cope with this.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's true. Paris had them up for a long time.
Yeah, but have you seen how well Studios looks now?
It looks stunning. I watched Olivia's video.
Oh
It
yeah,
looks
yeah.
so good.
So
Really, really good. Shout out to Olivia.
yeah.
She's amazing.
And I need to give a shout out again to Steph and Reese for their epic um, stories for their Instagram
Oh my
because
gosh, yeah.
it looks incredible.
It does. And I know they try to keep the stories to a minimum because obviously they vlogged everything. But the little snippets they've shown looks
So
amazing. And by the time this is out, I think episode 4 of their vlog will be out. So the epic one will be out by the time this is out, hopefully, which will
yeah,
be very cool. I know at the time of recording this, the Animal Kingdom one has just come out yesterday, I want to say.
yeah. I
Which,
watched part of that last night and a little bit today, and it looks amazing.
do you know, I need to watch it
It's
because,
good. I was texting Steph while I was watching it. I was
yeah,
like, Steph, this is good. I said to her, I was half watching it because I don't want to spoil too much for when I
yeah,
go.
yeah,
But I was like, I just kept going. Oh, this looks so good. I kept looking for my phone, like,
yeah, yeah. No, it's lush. I mean, I watched a travel day vlog. I was like, oh, this is brilliant. I was doing the exact same thing. I was texting Steph as I was watching the vlog. So it was like, yeah, this is you've done a great job. Reese's editing is done. He's smashed it again.
smash it.
But yeah, no, it's exciting to see everything coming from Epic. Is I think is much needed in like the theme park space
Yeah.
because obviously we've had in Orlando we've had like the same 2 parks. I know you got 4, 6 at Disney, including 2 water parks, and obviously the 3 at Universal because you got a water park there as well.
Yeah.
But they don't change that much. I mean, we do get new things. Tron is extremely recent. I can't think off the top of my head what else is brand new. Oh, Guardians. That's
Yeah.
brand new. But an entire new theme park I think was needed. I think it'll like take the traffic away from certain places.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, just to have something different?
Yeah,
And it all kind of obviously all interlinks anyway, because this doesn't take anything away. It's like we said, it just kind of distributes it a bit
yeah,
nicer. So, like, obviously, I don't know what my plan is, so I don't know what yours is for when you go. But like I said earlier, the main bit of my trip is going to be Disney, and then 2 days at Universal, and then 1 day at Epic.
yeah,
Whereas before it would have been maybe 3 at Universal. So I'm
yeah,
just taking a day after Universal and putting it into Epic,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
all interlinks anyway.
I think I've heard people say that it's definitely like if you go in, it's definitely a 2-day park because of the size of it, and if you want to get a lot of stuff done, it's just definitely a
What
2-day
Epic?
park. Yeah, epic.
Yeah, I'm going to see how I feel. I think nearer the time.
Yeah,
It depends because there's so much I need to do at Disney,
yeah. Oh my
and
gosh, yeah, there is.
yeah,
Like
so really,
if I will be keeping in like tabs on you, tabs on you throughout your trip. I'm like, right, what have you
I'm
done today?
FaceTiming.
What are
I'm
you doing
FaceTiming
today?
there.
I'm gonna tell you what you need to do today.
Yeah. Just you wait. I think it's. I don't know when I'm going to start the main planning. I think what will happen is You know when it's October this year,
Yeah,
when it's like a year away,
yeah.
that's when it's going to go into full force.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
So we shall see. We shall see.
We shall see sows. We shall see. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun when
Yes,
to experience it in person. And
I know.
seeing all the monsters and the creepy ghouls. The
When,
Invisible Man, the Invisible Man. Before we move away from Epic,
oh yeah,
terrifies me. He's such a good character to have roam in the parks. He is terrifying.
you need.
Igor's friend. He's a lovely bloke. Igor in Darkmoor. He looks so friendly. If you see him walking around with a foot, it could be his. You don't know. But the Invisible Man, he is intimidating.
You are gonna have the best time.
I can't
I
wait.
just know it. I just when I saw it, I thought that's Joe.
Yeah,
This is Joe's park.
yeah. I can't wait. So very excited. Very excited. Excited for the dragons. You know, I think all the flying dragon drones that they've been testing around. It's gonna be like being here. You know, because you see them all the time.
What was it you said the other week? What was it? Wales is Japan. Now it's Epic.
Exactly, it's like twinned. Hey, right, and before in where I work, right, there's a little village called Raglan. It's twinned with a little village in France. So there, you know, we I don't know how.
Yeah, but isn't every UK town twinned with France?
Yeah, probably. That would be the Norman takeover. um, yeah, but yeah, shush. We
Sorry,
can
I
be
don't mean. Sorry,
twins.
sorry, I don't mean to put a
We can,
damper on it.
we can be twins with Epic.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. You can be twins with Epic.
Oh, okay. Shall we move on and get a chat into our extremely special guest?
Yes, we shall.
Amazing. Let's bring them in. We'll see you guys in a second or two.
And Joe, I think it's time now to bring in our very special guest of this week.
It
Are
is
you ready?
indeed. It is indeed.
Let's go. Right. We're so excited about this one. It's someone that we have wanted from day one, and we are thrilled to have them on today. So please welcome Happily Ever Charlotte.
Whoop 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 whoop. Choo, choo, choo,
Oh,
choo.
hi
Hello,
guys!
hello,
Hi!
hello.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited to finally chat to you both about all things Disney. I cannot wait. I've got my ears on,
I
got the
love
Mickey jumper on. We're ready to go.
Love it.
it. It's amazing. Right, Charlotte, please introduce yourself and let everyone know your social media handles for us all, please.
Yeah, so I'm Happily Ever Charlotte. So I'm Happily Ever Charlotte everywhere. Happily Ever Charlotte _ if you go on Instagram, and you'll find me everywhere else through there. All the links and everything are there. But yeah, I do. I've just started like my Disney content creation journey. We've started doing Disney vlogs and stuff over on YouTube, and yeah, absolutely loving it.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant. And you know, you've obviously amassed such a massive following already. I mean, you're
Yeah, it's
five and a
crazy.
half K nearly on Instagram or just over. And
Yeah.
TikTok, are you at 10K now?
Yeah.
Yeah, just last night we hit
Yeah.
10K. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nuts. Like, it's
Amazing.
actually quite scary as well. Like, if you think of like 10,000 people,
Yeah.
I would not want to know what that looks like. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Just a
that's quite
stadium full
mad.
of people.
Oh God, don't say that.
So we want to get into, you know, why the love for Disney and sort of why you started this social media journey that, you know, you've obviously started and have been on. So, but first of all,
Yeah.
why Disney?
I think Disney's just always been part of like a massive part of my life. Like ever since being younger, I was lucky enough to go on quite a lot of family holidays to Disneyland Paris and Disney World. So it's always just been a massive part of me, and it is just my entire personality. I think as the more I've got older, the more I've just kind of embraced into that so much more. And yeah, I think having like all your Disney pictures and stuff, because I think you can both probably relate to this, where people in like the real world and your real life just don't get it. Like, why do you keep going to Disney all the time? And
Yeah,
it's so nice to have a space where you can share like your trips and your pictures and stuff with people that actually get it and appreciate it, you know?
Yeah. No, it is. You're right, because a lot of my friends don't really understand why I keep going back, and
Yeah.
it's always been the same. I was like, well, why do you keep going back to Disney? It's like you won't get it until you walk through the gates and you get
Yeah.
onto Main Street and you feel like a kid all over again.
Yeah.
There's no
Definitely.
feeling that beats it. So yeah, I can
No.
definitely relate to that. Is there anything that sort of like inspired you to start your social media journey? Is there anybody, or did you just start it and?
Well, the first kind of integration I had into the Disney community was my like small business. So I have like a candle and wax melt business, Happily Ever Candle, and that's kind of really tailored around like the magical like memories and moments of Disney and bringing them back to you and in the like everyday moments of your life. And that kind of was my first step into the Disney community and just like meeting so many people through the small business. Then I was just kind of thinking like, I want a space where I can actually share like my trips and stuff as well. And it just kind of went from there really. But yeah, no, it's just the best community of people ever. Like everyone's so lovely.
Yeah.
And it's just so nice feeling like you've got so many people you can chat to Disney.
Oh my gosh.
Like chat Disney about it now.
I mean, there's not one person that I follow I don't think I could just message and be like, let's talk about this. It's such a lovely community of people. It is wonderful. Before we sort of like move on into what makes you you, do you have a pirate's water smell candle by any chance?
Yeah, well, it's not. I can't get the water smell. The water smell is very hard to get right. It's because it's like a certain chemical that we can't get. There are fragrance oils and stuff in America. But we can't get that here. I've tried. So we've got a pirate. Well, it's a bit drastic up there at the moment. We need to restock. But it's kind of more of like the smoky rum fire kind of scent.
Doing that scene
is our one. But yeah, no, I know that water smell is just something else though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So I've actually got a fun fact you might not know.
Go on.
Before I spoke to Charlotte, I actually ordered from Charlotte's business.
Did you?
Oh, no, you
did.
And it for that specific smell.
Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
So crazy how we've come full circle. Just for James's birthday, I remember messaging saying like how excited I was, and you know what? It's hard to explain because it's not. I know what you mean by it's not the exact smell, but it smells so nice anyway.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Such a like unique smell, isn't it?
But it's got definitely got like the fragrance of it. So I was more than happy with it. But yeah, I just thought it's crazy how we've gone from that into now knowing each other and having you on here.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like with obviously having just like the business Instagram account before, like it's so much nicer to have like my personal Disney account now and to really get to know people. It's so lovely. So much better, yeah.
Oh, amazing. So obviously we know you're a content creator and you've done vlogging. So what is it about the vlogging aspect of it that you've really been enjoying? Because obviously we've watched your videos before and we not just saying this, but we do absolutely love them. And we know so many people do. Like, what is it? Like, why? How come you wanted to do vlogging?
I think because I just watch so many Disney vlogs. Like I don't watch TV, I just watch Disney vlogs. Like, I swear that's all I watch. And I just like when I have like previous trips that I've gone on and haven't vlogged, I'm just constantly looking back at my pictures and my camera roll and things like that. And I thought, how amazing would it be to actually have like designated vlogs for every single days of my trip and to be able to look back on all of them. And yeah, it's just been the best thing ever, like just for the memories, to be honest with you, like just to be able to look back on it all, because there's so much that goes on into a Disney trip and I can't remember every single thing that happens. So it's so nice to be able to look back on it all and relive all of the moments and everything like that. Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, you can tell how much thought and effort you put into each and every single video as well, like because it's so well structured in terms of you come on a journey with you. And I remember watching the DLP series when you was at the Disneyland Hotel, and that was just so special.
I know, yeah, and it's funny as well because I think it does feel so alien, like because obviously that our Disney World trip in November last year, so that was the first ever like vlogs I ever done, and it is alien having a camera and talking to a camera. Like it does take some getting used to, and I think you can see in the Disneyland Paris vlog series where I'm kind of got a little bit more comfortable with it. and kind of, I think, brought a little bit more of my personality into it. Because with the Disney World trip as well, like it was a big family trip. So my parents were there, my brother was there, and then I had this camera, and it was kind of hard to not be too intrusive on their trip as well. But also, like, obviously me and Luke wanted to do the YouTube thing. He's the one that really kind of pushed me and encouraged me to do it. Like without him, I never would have thought that I would have been able to do it, to be honest. So yeah, he's been really great with it all. And yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I just couldn't imagine having a Disney trip now and not vlogging it, to be honest. Like it feels so weird to not have the camera now. Like I feel like it would be, I don't know, I just couldn't imagine it. I just love coming, it makes it a little bit easier coming home as well, knowing that you've got all of your footage to look back on and relive it all again.
Yeah, so I was saying this earlier, when obviously, because I've just started vlogging myself, and now it's nice, like it's a nice feeling, because I said to Joe, you're not putting it on for the camera because you're just recording the whole time. So it's
exactly.
every single moment, and that's what makes it even better. So you can relive it properly. It's like a different way of experiencing it rather than just looking back through pictures. You are literally reliving it as it is.
Yeah, no, definitely. And you've got the DJI as well, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Like it's tiny.
I know. It just feels more comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys got it as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
It's so good. So good.
Yeah.
It's so handy to have, and like you're right, the form factor of it is just so small. It makes everything a little bit easier to just to carry around. You know, you're not lugging around this massive, camera setup, with microphones and all sorts. You got nice mics which clip-ons or magnet anyway, and it's just so portable. It's so nice.
Yeah, I think it definitely helps with building confidence as well, like not having a massive camera like drawing attention to you when you're trying to like film yourself out in public and stuff. So I think it's definitely an amazing first camera.
Definitely, it is. And even though I still don't understand the ins and outs of it, for me, I have been able to pick it up, because the more you play around with it, the more you understand it. And I think for that's a really good camera to be able to do it with, because it is actually not too hard once you know what you're doing, which is what's great about it.
Yeah, and what I really like about it, you can just point and shoot as quick as you turn it on. I mean, and it's like ready to go.
I love that bit when you flip the screen.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
But I like how quick it is and how easy it is just to go, ooh, there's a moment, switch it on and capture. It is as quick as that. So
and it's so easy as well, like because a few questions and stuff people ask me is like, oh, how do you, like, does it not kind of interrupt your day and stuff, like having to stop, get the camera out? And it's like, with that camera, it's not really like that. It's so easy just to kind of walk around and hold it, and then like, oh, just whack it out, film this, film that. Like it doesn't kind of like interrupt, because that's what I was worried about, like with the vlogging as well, like would it really kind of take over the trip and I wouldn't like feel like I'm on holiday. But I feel like the camera, like you're having your trip and the camera's just along for the ride. Is kind of how I feel about it. Do you know what I mean?
100%. It's basically just getting your phone out, but even smaller.
Exactly. I think like when we went in November to Disney World, we noticed quite a lot of people with the DJI, and I think like more and more people are getting it. So I feel like whenever we next go back, there's just going to be like DJIs everywhere.
Oh, it's becoming the thing, isn't it? It's like the next
trend. It's just so easy though, isn't it? To just it's just amazing that everyone's capturing their memories and everything as well.
Even if they're sharing them to YouTube or not, just for their personal keep. It is fab seeing everybody, like you say, capturing these wonderful memories that they're creating in the parks, and that's what they're for.
Because we all work so hard and save so much and wait so long to be there, so it's so nice when we are there to be able to hold on to all the memories and everything for as long as we can.
Oh my gosh, yeah, especially when there's a big gap between trips. I mean, Jack's next Disney World trip is nearly a decade apart from his last one. So
I'm so excited for you, honestly. I cannot wait. Like that's going to be so amazing to like relive it through you and for you to basically see it for the first time.
It's gonna be weird, like
it's gonna be emotional.
I'm getting emotional thinking about
it. One of the reasons I did get the camera though is basically in preparation for that trip. I said to myself, I want at least a long time to get used to vlogging and recording stuff, and then by the time I go, at least I know exactly what I need to do. And then
Yeah.
kind of like what you said, then it doesn't like overbear or take over the trip, because I'm going on a big family one similar to what you did.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
I've got that whole thing. I think there's 14 of us going.
Oh
Oh,
wow, I didn't realize there was that
wow.
many of you going.
Well, apparently 2 more are going. I'm like,
What?
hey.
Have you got room for 2 more?
So they do know though. They do know about
Yeah.
this, and I think they're very cool about it. I think they actually want to be in the vlog.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh, that's
um,
good.
yeah, so I've just got to figure it all out. But I've been loving reliving it through your stories though, because
Oh, yeah, my little recaps.
yeah,
Yeah.
what
They're
was your
so
Yeah.
wonderful.
You've got to tell us more
Yeah.
about the trip. Come on, what was your favorite bits? I know it was in November, but now you're reliving it again by posting it. What is it that's making you standing out to you?
Well, the November trip, so the one that I'm recapping at the moment was 2 years ago in May.
Oh, okay.
And then the November trip was our first ever time going at Christmas. And that was incredible. Like we went to I keep getting them confused, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. That was amazing. That was just, I've always wanted, because I love, like, there's obviously Halloween and Christmas. I do love Halloween, but I love Christmas so much more, I think. And we usually go around kind of like the spooky season. So I thought, like, I want to go for Christmas, and not Christmas, obviously it was November, but still being able to experience the Christmas party, and like the gingerbread house in the Grand Floridian was amazing. And yeah, it was just even more magical at Christmas time.
Oh, amazing. They just
Yeah.
looks absolutely. I'd love to go at Christmas.
Yeah, the thing that always put me off is I don't want to be getting on a plane for 9 hours and it's cold, like at Christmas, because you just associate Christmas with being cold, don't
Yeah.
you? But it wasn't at all. The weather was so hot. Like, it was a little bit chillier in the evenings. Like, you probably would have needed a jumper for the fireworks and stuff. But other than that, like, it was just normal Florida full-on weather, which was nice, because we're being in the UK, we like a bit of sunshine when we can, don't we?
Yeah. Although when the sunshine does come out here, we complain about it. It's like, oh, it's too hot.
Yeah, well, it's just, we need the aircon, don't we? We don't have the
Yeah.
aircon here.
No, it's true. We just sort of like sweat away.
Yeah.
So what is it that's been nice in reliving your May trip then from 2 years ago? Because obviously you've been going through it recently.
Yeah. Oh, God, just, I think where we didn't vlog that trip as well, so it's been really nice to kind of relive it. And that was kind of off the back of a hurricane as well. So we had, like, Disney extended our tickets out for a year. So that was a complete bonus trip. I think it was like 5 days Disney park tickets we had. So we went for like 10 days in total, and just kind of like made it a lot more of a relaxing trip. And yeah, it was so nice. We stayed off property for the majority of it and had a car, and that was really nice, kind of being able to go to Target and Walmart and like all of the restaurants along International Drive and stuff like that was really nice. And IHOP, have you been to IHOP?
Yes. Oh my gosh, IHOP is amazing. It's so good. It's one of my favorites for breakfast. I love IHOP.
Yeah, have you been to Denny's as well?
I possibly once. I can't remember it, but I probably did it once. But
yeah,
IHOP,
because I done a poll.
Times.
Because on where we stayed at the Rosen Inn along International Drive, and there was IHOP and Denny's right there, and I think they're both very similar, but we preferred IHOP so much more. It was so good. Honestly, just the pancakes and the breakfast, and you know, like the little hash browns they do, but it's like a grated like potato thing.
I wish those hash browns were a thing over here, because I love that American style of hash brown.
That is the one thing I do remember, the American style hash browns, to be fair.
Do you?
I agree. They were banging.
I don't know what it is about them. They're just so much better.
It's weird, isn't it? Because it must just be like a grated potato.
It is. But you know, and it's so easy to make, and I'm too lazy.
I never thought about that. Yeah, I just need to make it.
It is just grated potato.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to make them, and you need to show us, because that needs to happen.
I'm vlogging. I'll do a little kitchen vlog.
Yeah. Come and make IHOP hash browns.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I'll recreate the IHOP menu.
Yeah, but it's funny looking back at the pictures. Like, if you've not been there, I think you'd look at the pictures and you'd think, "Oh, what the hell is that?" But it don't look the best, but it's unreal, isn't it?
So good. I now want IHOP omelets. The omelets they do are so amazing.
I love the pancakes. I got the Cinnabon pancake. I love cinnamon. And they were to die for. I need to go back.
Yeah, Can we book a
Joe-
trip now?
Joe's going to cry.
Can we book a trip
Let's
now?
go.
I just want to go IHOP.
Okay, I'm adding both of these to the list because I've not done either, so I'm just kind of like in awe at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you have to do IHOP 100%. Non-negotiable. Where else did we love? We love Longhorn Steakhouse. That's amazing.
Did you go Caribbean Breeze?
No, but I recall like driving past that a lot. Is that nice?
Very good. They do like a
Is it?
firecracker shrimp. It's a bowl of little like breaded shrimp, and it comes with like a hot chipotle sauce. Oh,
Oh,
it's so good, so good. I'm gonna go straight to a takeaway somewhere after this. I'm just gonna eat.
That sounds
we're all
like
just
my
torturing ourselves. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds amazing. I
Oh,
bet
it's
it's a
really
really nice vibe in there as well.
Yeah, it is. Some nights they have like there's some patios on some of them, and they'll have like someone playing steel drums and things like that. So it's
Oh,
like
don't.
really like cool island vibes.
Oh, I need to go.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, I bet they have good cocktails as well.
Oh,
Do you know, I've never been old enough when I've gone, so
Oh, really?
I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go back
Yeah.
and get drunk.
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing at Epcot. We went to a family barbecue, right? The other week, I think it was for the last bank holiday we had in May, and literally I was
Yeah.
like to my auntie, "Can we just have like a day in Epcot just again?" Because I didn't understand what it was like. Because we went to Epcot obviously years ago, but I didn't realize it's now become like a
It's a
you drink
drinking
it
culture.
I was like, yeah. She was like, we'll have to get someone because there's going to be a lot of us. We're just going to need one hire car or someone to be the designated driver. Drivers in and out. Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh my, that would be amazing.
Apparently
Yeah,
they're
that'd
down
be
for
so
that.
good.
They're down for that.
Yeah, that'd be expensive but good.
Oh yeah, that's a very, very expensive day, especially with the price of the drinks
Mm.
in Epcot.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried a Charlotte drinking around the world?
No, but I feel like we need to. Luke would love it 100%. But it's just, I
Definitely.
think it's a lot with the heat as well. Like it is quite hard
Yeah,
to hack it.
it is. Whilst in Epcot, which direction do you start? Do you start Mexico or Canada?
Oh, see, I'm not too like a lot of people are very, very funny about this, aren't they?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
if I had,
You've got Joe who is looking at you right now, like Charlotte.
Joe's
Correct.
are you both opposite sides?
I
Where
start.
would I think in my mind I should be starting not Mexico the other way.
Oh, that's mad! Really? In Canada?
Yeah,
You start Canada
Canada,
first?
yeah.
That's mad.
But to be honest, we probably, because Luke loves the free Caballeros ride, so we mostly do go the other way. But I don't know, yeah, to me that's the start of like if I'm going around the World Showcase and want to like try all the snacks and stuff, like in my head I'm starting there. It's so funny, isn't it? Everyone's so like torn on this.
Yeah, I always start Mexico.
I don't want to company. It's just like when you walk in, right? Pretend I'm just come out of like where the sphere is, because obviously I don't really remember.
Yeah.
Is that Charlotte? Is what you want about? Is it to the right?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, if I was there, that's where I would go.
Yeah.
You would start Mexico as well.
Well,
no, it's Canada.
Yeah, I'd go right and then round, and I'm sure that's what we did, even though it was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would make more sense. I wouldn't go left and then round. I'd go right. It's like a logistic thing. I generally would just go right.
So say if you wanted to just pop to Canada, you would walk all the way around.
See, no,
you
that's
wouldn't be able to.
If I just want like some maple popcorn, I'm just gonna go get some maple popcorn in Canada. I'm not gonna walk all the way around Showcase.
It would pull you out then.
No, because I wouldn't walk. If I was walking around the world, if I was to start drinking around the world, I'd start in Mexico, which is dangerous because that's tequila.
Oh, actually, you know what? If I wasn't drinking around the world, yeah, maybe I would start in Mexico because I would rather start off strong.
Would you?
Yeah, because I know because right. Because when I go out, I'd rather
just 6 shots of tequila, please.
I'd rather, right. Listen, I'd rather do tequila at the start because I actually do quite like tequila. So I'd rather do tequila first rather than like have quite a few drinks and be like, I can't have a tequila shot now. I'm getting them done with. I can just start going along.
I need to see a TikTok of you, like the TikToks where you're like, "This is my first drink."
Oh,
you need to do that.
I don't think I get past China.
I wouldn't. Absolutely not.
Such,
Especially if
such
we're starting in Mexico. Then is the frozen margarita things they do? They are strong, but they
yeah.
are good.
Margaritas are always strong. God. I feel like I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, I just know the day after it's going to have to be the rest day because I
Yeah.
said
Oh yeah,
I want the rest
you need
day.
a pull day.
And that's when I want to go to Target and stuff. I want to go to Target. I want to go
Yeah.
to Olive Garden. I want to do like the
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
like
breadsticks.
proper American shebang.
I've never been to Olive Garden, but I need to go. Everyone talks about these breadsticks.
The breadsticks
It's like
so
the
good.
Cheesecake Factory with
See,
the brown bread thing they have.
I've never
I've
done
seen that.
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, we just need to swap. I need to do Olive Garden. You need to do Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
Love the Cheesecake Factory.
Gosh,
There's just too many. Like when you go there, do you ever feel like there's so much I want to eat and there's only so much I can eat, and it almost stresses me out because I just want to eat everything.
Yeah.
And there's only so long you're there for.
Yeah. Like, oh, gosh, I used to love like the breakfasts in the Sizzler and things like that, or the Golden Corral.
Yeah.
And like,
Oh, the Golden Corral.
I've been the Golden Corral. Yeah.
Just massive. I love it. You know, you go through one end, pick up everything, and at breakfast time it's like cake, ice cream.
Yeah.
It's like, why? You don't need ice cream at breakfast. But the ice cream machine's on. Oh.
Yeah. If it's on, you're gonna have some, aren't you?
Oh yeah. I don't care that it's 7:30 in the morning. Joe's having some ice cream.
I just feel like everything's off limits with Disney trip. Like
yeah, calories
like
don't
the
count.
whole thing.
And they don't. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta treat yourself. You gotta spoil yourself.
Absolutely. Now I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like,
Just spent the last 20 minutes talking about food.
right, before we move on to the viewer questions, Charlotte, let's go back to your business. I know, obviously, like I said, you've got the wax melts and the candles, and I believe now you can start doing like car air fresheners.
Yeah.
So tell us more about that. What have you got going?
Yeah, so the car fresheners, they go crazy. Like literally, I can't keep them in stock. And I get so many messages of people that haven't been able to get them. And I'm having a bit of a supplier issue at the moment, but I want to be able to bring them back as soon as possible because I know a lot of people didn't manage to get some on the last drop. But yeah, we've got our candles and wax melts. Yeah, I just love, I've got my new studio as well where I am in here right now. I absolutely love it in here. It just feels like my little bubble. It's so nice because I was just in my dining room in our house before. So it's nice to kind of have that back. And now I've got my own little space and I do kind of feel a lot more like I'm actually going to work now.
Yeah.
Coming in here and just having like its own space and everything. It's just so lovely. I put my Disney vlogs on, Disney songs, make candles and wax melts. Just an absolute dream.
That sounds like like the best day ever.
It does.
Yeah.
Are you taking on anybody? Do you need like an extra hand or anything like that?
Yeah, come on down. We'll get you a little pink apron. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that'd be so much fun.
How's it? So, like you said, you've obviously expanded now, and you've got obviously your own studio and stuff. Do you do that full time? Is that what you've been doing?
No, so I do have a little job. I just work mornings in a store, so that just pays the bills and stuff. And then it's quite good though, because it's really flexible with the hours. So then I can come in here and kind of spend as much time as I physically can in here. But yeah, hopefully the dream one day would to be able to do this full time and content creation. But yeah,
fingers crossed that happens because obviously you got a great little setup going.
Yeah, I love it. I'm in here all the time. Like I'm never in the house. I'm just in my little bubble in here now. I absolutely love it.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great. Really great. And now I think we're ready to move on to some of the viewer questions, which we've got a couple of, which is very nice. And
cool, yeah.
we say the quickfire questions. Nothing with us is quickfire. We go off on tangents and all sorts of stories, and we've just like we've just gone with food. We've just spent 20 minutes on food.
I mean, I'm excited for that now. I feel like we all just need to go at the same time because I feel like that'll be so fun.
Do you know if there was a way to arrange like a massive group trip?
Oh my god!
So
we would take over.
Be crazy.
The UK takeover of Walt Disney World. Coming.
It would just be us in Epcot. Could you imagine?
Oh my god, it'd be so messy.
I would love it. But we would start the day in IHOP, and we'd take. It'd be like we've hired it because of everyone that would be there.
Yeah.
Fill up on all the stodge and IHOP.
Yeah.
Bellies full, ready to attack the day, drinking around the world in Epcot.
We'd even make it to Mexico.
Probably wouldn't.
We'd have to start there, wouldn't we?
Would have to. Have to. Sorry, it's the rules. Okay, let's get into the questions. So, question number 1. What gave you the inspiration to start your business? Obviously, with all the candles, wax melts, car air fresheners now.
Oh, I love that question. Well, so when it started, it was, I've got to take us back to COVID with this one, but it was proper COVID time. So I used to work in a spa during that era, and I was on furlough for like a good part of a year. So it just started off as like a little hobby. And then I thought, like, how, because to me, whenever I go somewhere, just anywhere in life, and I smell something and I'm like, oh, that smells like Florida, like things like that. It's amazing how much a smell can take you back to like Florida or a moment or a memory or whatever. And then I thought, how amazing would it be to create like candles and wax melts and things that remind you of like your favorite place. So it just kind of went from there, really. And yeah, it's been 4 years now this May that I've had the business. So that's crazy. That's literally flown by. But yeah, I started off, I think, when we had maybe like 6 scents, and I think now we have like up to 30 around that.
Wild. Wow, fair play.
Yeah. It's
amazing.
grown a lot. But yeah, I'm just so happy to finally have like a nice space for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just, when you just find something that you love and you enjoy so much, it's just so nice. So I've never really been fully happy like when I worked in the spa and stuff, like in like jobs or careers or anything like that. So it's nice to find something that I kind of feel like is my passion,
Yeah. No,
So
that's really good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you found this, and like I said, fingers crossed. Hopefully, you can make this a full-time thing. It'd be
that's the dream.
extremely ideal. And going back on what you said, having smells that take you back to Florida. I experienced that. Maybe last week we had like a bit of a stormy rain here, and when you could smell the rain.
I know exactly what you mean.
It smells exactly like Orlando,
like when it's warm air but like rain.
And I smelled that. I was like, oh, it's like being back. And yeah, you're right, I just wish I could have captured that and put it somewhere.
Put it in a little bottle.
Exactly. No, I totally get what you mean, and I may be looking on the store a little later because payday's coming
I wish I could grab them down and like open them and that you could smell them.
How good
like
would that
smell-o-vision needs to be a thing. I keep thinking, oh, go and grab one, you can smell it.
No, I kid you not, and I'm not gonna say that they are really nice.
Yeah, payday's coming up,
thank you.
and I always looking for a new candle. So
there's nothing better than like once you've cleaned your house and then you put a candle on or a wax melt. It's just the best. I love it.
What's your go-to scent? Not a viewer question, but a question from me. What's your go-to scent?
Oh, it depends what mood I'm in. I do love my sweet scents, and you can probably tell that if you looked at the scents that we have. They are a lot related to snacks and things like that. But I do love the cookie bakehouse, which is kind of like Gideon's inspired. And it just is like the amazing like cookie dough chocolate. I just love like sweet bakery scents like that. And my absolute favorite.
How good is Gideon's?
Oh my god! Here we go talking about food.
I know.
But yeah, Jack, you wouldn't have even tried Gideon's yet, would you?
Oh, Jack,
you need to. You absolutely need to. Some people are like, I'm not queuing for a cookie. I absolutely will queue for a cookie.
I'll queue for a cookie and I'll buy like 12.
And have you had the coffee as well? Do you like coffee?
Yeah, I had a caramel ice latte whilst I was there, and it was such a good coffee.
When we went in November, they had a French toast one.
Oh,
it was to die for, honestly. I still think that is the best coffee I've ever had in my life. It was unbelievable.
Now I want to go back.
I know. People because you can take the cookies home, and I think you can freeze them, can't you? People do that, and I always think I need to do that.
I was speaking to a guy in the queue at Gideon's. I went like early morning. I went for when they opened. And I was speaking to this guy in the queue. He's a regular. He knew everybody. He knew all the staff.
Really?
He had all the they do like pins and things like that. He had all of
Yeah.
those, and he was saying,
Love it.
"Oh, I buy like 12 cookies at a time. I chuck 8 in the freezer, and then I have 8 like through the week." I'm like, "What? What do you mean?" He said, "No, what he does, he cuts the cookies into 4, and he has a
Oh,
quarter every day."
wow.
And
What a way to live.
I thought that's a great idea. So I bought 2 cookies when I went, and I was like, "Right, I got 8. I got 8 now. 8 bits of cookie to eat from my trip." And
Love that.
shout out to him. I can't remember his name, but he was so cool. He was so
Yeah,
cool.
I'm gonna do that. That's such a good idea. So
Yeah,
the thing is, like, taking so many, they're heavy, aren't they? Aren't they
they're
like a pound or
dense.
something?
Yeah,
Yeah. Like you could not fit much more in your suitcase weight-wise if you took like 12 of them home.
no chance. Right. So let's stay away from food for a second. I get back onto the viewer questions. Obviously with your business, with anything, it takes a while to sort of like gain traction and things like that.
Yeah.
How long did it take for you to sort of like, have sort of like a steady customer base, like gain traction from it?
Yeah, I think obviously when it launched, being in kind of like the lockdown era where everyone was just kind of stuck at home on their phone, on Instagram, and no one really had anything to do with their money other than like online buy-in. So I think it did grow quite quickly because of that, which obviously COVID was horrendous and a horrible thing to go for, but a great time to start a business.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of really, that was like, even the first year was really good. And then yeah, it's just kind of like steadily, consistently kind of just grown, I think, as time's gone on Instagram. Like Instagram's so good, isn't it? Like to reach people.
Yeah,
And
it's such a great tool, and I don't think businesses use it enough, or you see more and more businesses using it now.
yeah,
For reach is probably the best platform, apart from
yeah,
TikTok and things like that as well.
yeah. Oh, there's just, I hope there's never like another one because I don't think I could keep up. Like Instagram, TikTok, now YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Can't put up with anymore. Free's enough.
Yeah, that'll do. We don't need any more.
This third question is quite a good one, and is one I'm quite interested in because obviously, yeah, and with Jack as well. Both have a little bit of lists. But what are your top tips for overcoming anxiety while sort of vlogging and creating content? Because there's always that little bit
Yeah,
of like, well, like anxiety. I don't know how else to
yeah,
describe
I
it.
guess it's kind of like the
yeah,
doubt that's, getting in your head kind of something, or
Yeah,
kind of what we touched on earlier when you
yeah,
said about how, when you're holding the camera and stuff and getting used to that.
yeah, yeah. It is hard, and I think everyone suffers with that. I don't think there's anyone out there that would just turn on a camera and be like, "Yeah, this is great. I'm
yeah,
100% confident in what I'm doing." Like, I think because where obviously my first ever vlog was like the travel day to Florida, and when you're in Disney World, like I just feel so detached from the real world and reality. Like when I'm there, I just don't really care about anything else around me, and I feel like people there are different as well. Like
yeah,
people were just getting on with their day. And I've done a couple of vlogs, just like on days out to London and stuff, and I felt a difference doing it in the UK. It definitely is harder. Like I feel like there's a lot more. It's a more of a weird thing, I think, here because there's not so much of it going on like there is in Disney World. Like I remember being in the Disney store and it was so busy, and I was, because I think you filmed in the Disney store, haven't you, Jack? And I just felt so anxious, like for the first time ever, getting the camera out because it was just so busy and there was like people close to you everywhere, and I was just like, oh my god, this is an absolute nightmare. But I think honestly, just I'm quite an oblivious person anyway, like I always have been. And I think that helps when it comes to vlogging because I just kind of try and be in my own little bubble. And yeah, I think it's just practice. Like with the more that you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. And especially if you've got like a small camera or your phone or something that you're filming on, like I think so many people do just take videos and film content and things these days anyway. So yeah, I think it is hard, and it is a hard thing to battle with. Like everyone, like I have days where I'm like, what am I doing? Like what the hell am I doing when I think that my videos are on YouTube and people watch them on their TVs and stuff? Like
yeah,
it freaks me out sometimes. But yeah, I think you've just got to do what makes your heart happy. And like I've never been like, as much as I remember when I first uploaded the first travel day vlog, I was so stressed about it. Like I was getting the most severe headaches. and just you worry about what people like that, like from previous jobs or whatever will see it, people you went to school with, etc. And I think once you get over that initial upload fear, and then you realize kind of how much joy it brings you, and all of the amazing people, like the right people will always find you, I think. And when you do start to see like a reaction from like people that watch it and love your content and stuff, I just think it outweighs all of the negativity and like the negative thoughts that you just kind of torture yourself with about other people and stuff, you know?
That's,
So yeah,
that's,
it is.
That's lovely, and I love what you said. You know, do what your heart loves. That's
Yeah,
really, really nice. You know, I love that.
Yeah, because I just think like I've never been. I don't think I've ever been happier since doing this and just being true to myself and just posting. I think as long as you're posting the things that you love, like what bad can come of that? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, that's lovely. You know, I really do love that. Do whatever your heart loves. That little bit. That's
Such a good answer.
yeah. It's stunning.
Aww.
And going on from that, we got question number 4, which is on about camera tips. And do you have any camera tips for people wanting to start vlogging and maybe start like putting themselves out there a little bit more?
Yeah, so I think when I first started looking into it and stuff, like because like the big like content creators that I love and follow, everyone kind of says like just use your phone, like because everyone has a smartphone these days and the cameras and stuff on phones are really good. And I think filming things on your phone, I think would feel like you could almost be like, oh, I'm just on FaceTime to someone, like as to what other people would think, like seeing you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously we touched on the DJI as well, as a camera being so small and discreet, like especially when you don't have the additional like tripod and stuff into it, just the actual camera itself is tiny.
Yeah.
And I think going around and having like a small camera like that is such an amazing, like I'd highly recommend that for a first time, like for someone that wants to get into content creation, because I think you just need things like small little discreet things like that will make you as confident as you possibly can be. Like, and I think as well, like just also people say to me like, how did you get the confidence and stuff like that? And I just think like you just really need to try and not put so much pressure on yourself and just film things that make you happy. And I think that just shines through, you know?
Again, that's such a wonderful answer.
Oh, thank you. I didn't think I was going to be very good at answering questions, to be honest. So thank you.
That was fab. Really, really nice. You know, I just love it.
Aww.
And that's it from the viewer questions. That was brilliant. We're gonna go into a little 5-minute break now. Jack's gonna get the Disney roll call ready. Disney roll call.
I know we still need to get sound effects.
We still need to. I know.
Oh yeah, I want to press the button that just goes Disney roll call.
Yeah,
oh
we
my
need
God.
it. We'll sort that out soon, maybe. Hopefully, we'll try.
Next season.
Yes, it'll happen. But yeah, we're gonna go into a little 5-minute break. Charlotte, you're more than welcome to get up, grab a drink, and whatever. Jack's gonna sort that out.
Love
I
it.
don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just sit here.
No,
but
thank you so much though.
but we'll be.
I'm loving this. It's so much fun.
I'm so glad you do. But yeah, we'll be back in 5 for everybody listening. Okay, we are back from our little break. We're all watered and not fed. We're still a little bit hungry from all the food talk. But now we're getting into Jack's Disney roll call.
You have to say it with more passion.
Jack's Disney roll call.
Wait, Disney roll call. I need like a proper like microphone.
I want the X Factor man, you know, to do it. Do you know when he does the names?
Yeah.
I want him to do it.
Right. So Disney roll call. So Charlotte, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you know exactly what it is we have to do, and for our viewers who may not know, but you're going to get the names of 10 random Disney characters, and you'll have the choice of 2 words to describe them. It's either solid or pass.
Okay.
So I hope the rules are simple enough for you, because sometimes I forget the words. I'm just saying, yes.
How many episodes you done now?
I think this is 7.
Not that many, but some of us, like myself, have a memory of goldfish.
A
Okay.
memory like Dory.
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
A memory like Dory.
Oh, it's even worse than Dora. Okay, are we ready?
Ready?
Okay, so number 1, we're starting off nice and easy. Minnie Mouse.
Pass, obviously. The quickest. Oh no, not pass.
I was gonna say that I was gonna walk out to this room, out to this house, into your studio.
Why are you looking at me so blankly?
She's a solid.
It's a solid pass.
Oh my
Right, now,
gosh, I was.
that's karma for me
Ooh.
mocking you, Jack, for not
I
remembering.
think that might have been the best moment we've had so far.
It's the fact I said it with so much confidence as well.
You were
Pass.
so
Yes.
certain of that.
Minnie, you're a solid. You'll always be a solid to me. I'm so sorry.
She will be.
How dare I?
Can't disrespect. Can't disrespect the Fab Five.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like a fan on me at the moment.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh. Okay.
Minnie, you're a solid. You're a solid, Minnie.
You're solid,
Minnie,
Minnie. I
you're
swear.
solid.
I promise.
I'm a pass. You're a solid after that.
Oh, right. Number 2.
Great
That-
start.
After that, number 2 is Rex from Toy Story.
Solid. I love Rex. I absolutely love him. And I took a moment and I thought about that then. I didn't just go pass.
He doesn't
So
get enough love.
No,
No,
I
he's
really fell in love on my last trip with the. Have you seen the Big Feet plushies?
Yes.
Yeah, oh,
So
Charlotte, I
got-
love your big feet plushies. You make me better.
I wish I had them with me now. So Sully was the first one I got, and the second one was Rex, and I just absolutely fell in love with him, like his little arms and his tail and stuff. I love Rex so much.
So cute.
I
Such a
don't think
great
anyone
character.
cannot.
Yeah. Well, maybe one day on
Maybe.
this.
Maybe they'll say pass by mistake.
Oh god, I still can't get over that. Just every
Wait,
time I
you're
think about it,
starting
it's
off with an
making me
easy
giggle.
one as well.
It's just making me giggle every time. I can't because if I carry on, I'm gonna have a laughing fit.
I'm going to be annoyed at myself now, but I'm
Oh.
sorry.
I can't wait to relive it when Garrett puts this together.
Yeah.
People are not going to be happy with me.
Oh,
Love
I'm-
you, Vinny.
I might just not edit the second part out. You just say
You're gonna
pass.
have to- you're gonna have
On
to-
to question 2.
Oh, right. Number 3, Baymax.
Baymax. Oh, see, I think Baymax is really cute, but I'm not very familiar with the film. So I'm because I don't want to just be boring and say solid. So I will say pass. And I'm sorry about that. But he is really cute, and I do love that he's like squishy and stuff. He looks like he'd be squishy. But I need to watch the film because I don't think I've ever actually seen it. to
Oh
be
my
honest.
gosh, you need to. You will fall in love with him.
Yeah,
This
like
is-
I'd love to meet him in the parks because could you
Oh.
imagine giving him a hug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'll have to say pass until I've watched the film.
That should be your plan
Okay.
for tonight. You need to watch the film, send us a
Yeah.
message, and we can re-edit this.
You know what though? We'd rather have that than, like you said, someone goes solid for the whole thing. So
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
No matter how much I disagree.
to be
Mine
fair,
as well.
I know it mainly because of Kingdom Hearts the game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So whereas I have seen it, but it was a while ago. But I love Baymax as a character, but film wise, I don't know the film.
Right. Okay. Both of you need to go back and watch it and have a little bit of a cry because it will make you cry.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
It will, and like pretty soon in the
Have a
film
look.
as well. It's similar to Up. In the first 15
Oh,
minutes, you'll be
no.
crying.
But however, I would have said solid for Baymax.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, number 4, we have a villain.
Oh.
We have Maleficent.
Oh, Maleficent. See, I'm not really like a villain fan. You know, some people absolutely love the villains. They love Haunted Mansion and all of that stuff. However, if there's a top villain, in my opinion, it would be Maleficent. I think she's the ultimate villain.
She's such a
Like-
badass.
You think villain, you think Maleficent. I think I do. So, Maleficent, you're a top villain. You're getting a solid from me.
Good.
Rightfully so. And she's
I
a
think the
dragon.
villain's great. Yeah,
Yeah,
as a
I'd be
villain,
scared to give her a pass.
yeah, I think she's one of those where you have to be a true Disney fan to understand how good she is as a villain. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Because from the outside, you can probably look in and think, "Oh, Maleficent's from Sleeping Beauty," but actually, when you look across the board and
Yeah.
as a character herself, she is a brilliant villain. Like what you said, she's kind of like when you think of a villain, Maleficent should be there.
100%. Yeah. Like Fantasmic is like my favorite show in Disney World, and she's a big part of that show. So if it wasn't for her, there wouldn't be Fantasmic. So
No.
I need her. We need Maleficent.
We do. We do. Just for Fantasmic.
And the dragon under the castle in Disneyland Paris, like that's so cool.
Yeah.
That she like
It's
I
one of my
think
favourite
that
bits.
yeah. And is it only Disneyland Paris that has a dragon under the castle? I'm
it
pretty
is,
sure it is. Yeah, that's so cool.
I mean, I missed it the first time I ever went.
Did you?
Yeah,
It's quite hidden though, to be fair, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I don't even know, but it's so cool. Like you don't realize.
Yeah.
Love it.
Big fan.
Love it, love it. Right, and number 5, we have Daisy.
Why did I feel like you said that like a bit judgmentally, like Daisy?
Daisy.
Oh no,
Daisy.
no, don't tell me. I just said Daisy. No, don't tell me.
Daisy.
Daisy,
No,
no.
I love Daisy. She's got the sass. She's the style queen. I love how she struts around. She's an absolute solid.
She is such a diva. Love it. Here for it.
She is. I love Daisy. I feel like whenever you like see her like in the parades and stuff, I feel like she always has like the most energy out of everyone.
So true.
She's just got
Isn't
that
she?
aura about her, you know?
It's like the arms and like the mood. Like, do you know what I mean? Like she's just was like 100% into it.
Yeah, she's just so sassy. I absolutely love her. I think we all need to be a bit more like Daisy, to be honest. I could do with a bit of Daisy in my life.
The
Be a
world
bit
would be a
more
better place.
How I strut around.
Okay, the next one is another villain, Charlotte.
Oh, I feel
A
nice.
villain,
Okay.
Ursula.
Ursula. Oh. See, it's hard to answer the villain ones because it's like I don't know, because like I'm not supposed to like them. Do you know what I mean? Like I have respect for Maleficent, but I don't know if I have the same respect for Ursula, you know. But I do yeah, I might have to give her a pass because I don't like her. I don't like that she takes Ariel's voice, you know?
I think I agree with that.
Yeah. Like she doesn't have my respect, I'm afraid. But I do love Poor Unfortunate Souls. That's a great song.
Oh, it's
Banger.
such a good song.
Yeah.
Banger. Absolute banger.
Such a good song. So yeah, I think I can't put her and Maleficent on the same level, I don't think. So Ursula, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to give you a pass.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. She doesn't make a top 3, you know?
No, yeah, she's good, but she's not great.
Yeah.
For me, she is in my top 3, but that's like I said because of my game.
Yeah.
Different when you watch the films and stuff. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she's a good villain, but I don't like her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that means she's a good villain. So
Yeah.
it's a hard one to answer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's it for the villains in this list.
Oh,
Yes. Okay, so number 7 is
Yeah.
Maui from Moana.
Oh, I love Moana so much, and I love Maui. I think he's an amazing character. Like the "You're Welcome" song, absolute
so
banger.
much fun.
I love it. I love like Dwayne Johnson as well playing him. It's just he's Maui in real life.
Yeah.
Like incredible, absolutely solid. Like I love him so much. I love the film, the music as well from that film. I think it's like the best music in a long time. The first, have you seen the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's as good as the first one.
No, it's not. I think it's a good film, but I don't think it's anywhere near as good as the first. Like,
No.
and like you said with the music, I think it was Lin-Manuel Miranda who wrote a lot of the songs. So, you know, obviously from Hamilton, so he's gonna write a couple of bangers.
Yeah. I think that was the thing that really pushed it for the first film being 100 times better was the music.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I love Maui.
Big fan. Have you seen like the sneak peek photos of the live action Moana film?
Yeah, I think
happening?
I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks incredible. Well, I'll have to try and find a. Oh no, can I come with this? Me and Luke one Halloween, we went dressed as Maui.
Yeah.
He was obviously Maui and I was Moana, and I have to try and find a picture on my phone. I'll have to show you after because it's so funny. But yeah, he was Maui and it was hilarious.
Love that.
Love it. Okay, and number 8, we've got Merida from Brave.
Oh, I've never seen that film.
Wow! Whoa! Whoa!
I
Whoa!
know. I've never seen that film. I like the song. I know there's a song, isn't it? The song is the song in Happily Ever After. I think one of them. I like the song. I don't really know anything about her other than she's Scottish and she's got amazing like curly hair. So
Goes. I thought you frozen.
That's wild. You gotta watch 2 films today.
yeah, I know. I can't believe I've never seen it, but yeah, I don't know why I haven't. To be honest, it's just never really. It's just never really drawn to me, but I need to because I do like that song, and I think like it's based in Scotland, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's close to home. I should watch that. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
So I need to.
It's amazing. It's brilliant.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is it even about?
She's such a badass princess.
Is she? She is a princess.
Kind of.
Yeah. I think she is. Yeah.
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 Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know anything about her. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna have to give her a pass.
That's outrageous. That is outrageous. But it's fine.
I will-
I like benefit of the doubt. You haven't seen the film. You need to.
Yeah, I will. I will watch that. And is it Big Hero 6 that
Yeah,
Baymax
Big
is
Hero
in?
6.
Yeah, I will watch them too, and then we'll redo this, and then maybe they'll.
They'll change.
I'll give you some credit because I only watched it the first time a few months ago.
Did you? Yeah.
So Joe, I can't be so shocked because it's true. I was just never interested in it.
No.
So
yeah.
good.
It is good. Like I'll admit, it is a good film.
Yeah.
But I'm the same. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like it just never appealed to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it that didn't make me ever drawn to it, but yeah. But I need to. I will watch it.
Good.
I
hope
promise.
so. I hope so because you will enjoy it.
What will I
I'm
enjoy
certain
more,
of it.
that or Big Hero 6?
Both of them.
Big Hero 6.
Wait, what was the question? I missed it.
What would I enjoy more, Big Hero 6 or Brave? Is it Brave? That is what it's called. isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question. Probably, I don't know. Big Hero 6 is a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably, yeah.
You enjoy both of them because they're both brilliant.
There's just so many Disney films now, isn't there? Like
Yeah.
it's actually hard to keep up with them all. I
Yeah.
feel like they're just banging films out so much. I'm just
Yeah.
so excited to see Lilo
Especially
and
with
Stitch.
like these live action like remakes. Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to when I finally get around to watching it. So
Yeah.
I know. I need to actually go and watch it. Like I keep saying, yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
I just need to get the TV sorted.
I feel like I'm not ready for how emotional it's going to be. Like I think it's honestly going to make me sob.
Yeah. Do you know, although I will say, every other reel this week has used the exact same sound, and it's Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
It's all like
I've used it about 10 times.
you know, I'm scrolling. I was like, Hawaiian roller coaster, Hawaiian roller. Oh my gosh, it's never ending.
So true. We're never getting off this Hawaiian roller coaster.
No, it's just forever going.
I know, and like Stitch, when I went to Disneyland Paris recently, and he was everywhere. And now it makes sense, 'cause obviously the film was coming out, but I feel like Stitch has literally taken over the whole world.
Yeah, he's
It's how it
he's like a secondary mascot
Yeah.
to Mickey. You know, that's how it feels. He's taken over. The world's gone blue with Stitch.
Yeah.
I remember the first comment when I went to DLP December 2023. This was like my first trip after obviously like a while and stuff of ever getting back into the Disney fold. I remember literally going away and be like, why is Stitch everywhere? Like has something happened like
Yeah.
while I've been like absent from Disney or like what's going on? And then it's just Stitch mania.
And you went to the Stitch event, didn't you?
Yes,
How
yeah.
was that?
Oh, I was saying Dakota, and it was so much fun. Like,
Was it?
yeah, it was just really nice. And like every time I think about it, I do smile because I just had such a great day out. And you know, when you come back home and like you walk in and you're just like, Like that's just
Yeah.
so.
Oh, that's so nice. It looked so much fun. I loved looking at all your pictures and your stories and everything from the day. It looked
Oh,
so good. And you done a little like dance as well, didn't you?
yeah, and I don't
Oh
dance.
no, don't lie, because them hips don't. You were. Oh yeah, bit of
Um,
that
that's
and bit
at,
of
that's at a Prism nightclub. Like,
that.
have you ever been to a prison before on the bottom floor, the cheese room?
Yeah, the cheese room.
We have a similar thing in our town, but it's not called Prism. What's it called? It's called Attic, I think. And yeah, it's the
Oh
cheese
yeah,
room, but
yeah,
it's on the top floor. And yeah, we call it the cheese room.
yeah. It's very similar to Attic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So,
love the cheese room.
so do I. So that's where I'll dance.
Yeah.
You'll see me like after I've had like a few, but yeah. So that was interesting. I was singing to Geordie, Mickey's best pal who I was with. I said, if I put my sunglasses on, I'll do it. So then I was doing the little who
You have to get in the zone, put the shades on, you're ready to go.
with shades on.
Love that.
Right, back to roll call because I know you can talk for hours. Number 9 is Peter Pan.
Oh, I love Peter Pan. I have to give Peter Pan a solid because I just love the whole concept of the film, like never grow up. I just love like the music as well, like makes me cry. However, I do have to throw shade to the ride. I don't know why everyone goes mental for that ride.
Yeah, spot on. I agree.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah,
Yeah, like why are we queuing hours for this? I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
What's going? I get it if you've got kids and stuff. Like I get that, but I just don't get it. I don't get why it's always such a horrendous wait time.
neither do I. It's it's a cute ride, but it's just as good as the Ariel ride.
Yeah, yeah, and like Small World, and Small World's never like as long as of a wait
No.
as.
It should. Small World should never be any more than 10 minutes ever. That's a once a trip.
Yeah,
that's it.
you have to do it. You
Yeah.
have to do it. But yeah, I agree. Once a trip, get it ticked off. But yeah, Peter Pan. I don't know what it is about that ride.
I agree. It's not. I remember coming out of it and be like, oh, is that it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it
It
was.
is
It's
so
pretty. Like there's parts of it, and I like you're in obviously what is it, the floating ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that whole idea of it, but it's like whenever obviously you go to DLP and obviously we stay on site at DLP. When we go to Florida next week we'll be staying off site, but obviously on site you get the early magic hour, don't you? So in the morning I literally go straight on the app and I see Peter Pan straight away, 5 minutes after it's been opened, 45 minutes. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like, what is the point? It's not like, sorry, but it's not that good.
No, I know.
Many better options.
On our last trip to Disneyland Paris, we done the early magic thing and we went to Peter Pan first, knowing it would be mental. And now I'm like, why have I done this though? Like, I don't actually like enjoy this ride that much. I've just done it because I know it's going to get mental. And it's like, I should have gone on Hyperspace Mountain. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. A much better ride choice.
Yeah, and how is that always such a less wait time as well? It's just absolutely
It's always,
mind-blowing.
you always see it posted at like 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes, max.
I love that ride.
It's so good.
It's so good.
So
It's
good.
definitely better than the one in Florida.
Oh,
100%.
don't get me started on the one in Florida.
You said this before, didn't you?
Don't get me started on one in Florida. It is like, don't get me wrong, it's classic, is the original,
Yeah.
But oh my god, you just feel stiff,
Yeah.
You're scared to
Yeah.
put your hands up because you don't
Yeah.
quite know where the track is.
Yeah.
So you
that
sort of like,
is so true.
ah.
I'd hate to be a tall person and ride that.
Oh my god, yeah. It's so dark, you can't see anything, but you can see things going above your head.
Yeah, and have you ever been sat at the front of it as well, like not knowing where it's actually terrifying.
First time I rode it, I was sat in the front, and
Oh,
do you know the camera, right? Jack, this is going to be a good tip for you. Is as soon as you turn the first corner, so be prepared for it. I just thought it'd be, I just thought it'd be like in the ride.
Yeah.
The flash went off. I'm like,
there's so many pictures of me just like gormlessly like being like, what? You do expect it in like a big moment of the ride, don't you? Not as soon as you sit in and it goes round the corner.
Goes around the corner, it's like splash.
Just
Whoa,
seems
I haven't even got ready yet.
to be picture ready at all times.
Yeah.
Once
know
you return
what?
in the corner.
I think I'm going to have a look through some of my ride photos. I might post some later today because I've got some funny faces. I love
love
ride
ride.
photos.
Yeah, they're so good.
Right, and to wrap up the Disney roll call, number 10 is Cinderella.
Oh, absolute. What were the words? Pass and not pass. The other one.
Solid.
Solid. Yeah, absolute solid. It's like the villain. Like when I think of a Disney princess, I feel like Cinderella's like the Disney princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
it's
I
always
mean?
like Cinderella's castle, you know?
Yeah, I think that's probably why, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Cinderella's castle. But yeah, I think she's just an absolute like classic, like just the definition of a Disney princess.
Yeah.
I think I just love the whole story as well, and the live action.
Oh,
I think that's my favorite live action. Is Cinderella.
I said this the other day. Yeah, I don't watch it often, but
No.
whenever I think of the live actions, I think Cinderella.
Yeah, like when it come out, I think I literally watched it in the cinema like 5 times. Like I absolutely loved it, and her dress as well.
Oh, I love Lily James.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was a brilliant casting for her, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, and that wraps up Disney roll call.
Another great one.
That was so.
Well, it didn't start off too well, did it?
It started off brilliantly.
I don't think you could have started it off better.
It's a good job I'm not wearing a Minnie Mouse jumper.
Yeah, I
otherwise
know.
that would have been embarrassing.
Pass.
So
That
funny.
It wasn't
the
even
most
like that, it was
confident answer
pass.
I had as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass. Minnie
oh,
Mouse.
So, huh?
Who is she?
What do you mean?
I was thinking, why are these two looking at me so blankly? And then I
Yeah.
was like, oh no,
Wrong word.
no,
No. Oh gosh. Yeah. Honestly, that couldn't have gone. It couldn't have started any better. It's brilliant. So before you arrived and came on, me and Jack were talking in the first little half hour of things. We weren't actually having a Disney discussion. We was talking about the newest theme parks who enter Orlando's family of parks, and that's Epic Universe. So I want to find out a little bit more what your thoughts and things are about it. Will you be attending when you next go to Walt Disney World, or Orlando in general?
Yeah.
Like what do you think about it all?
It looks amazing. Like it looks epic, doesn't it?
It
looks
does.
absolutely epic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think with me, like I don't feel the need to be like one of the first people to experience something. Like
No.
I think I like to see other people go and find other people's tips and things. Like to me at the moment, it just looks like I think it would stress me out, like the queues and stuff and the crowds and like I don't feel that need to be like one of the first people there at all. So I don't know. It depends when we ever get round to next going to Orlando. But I think definitely I'd like to do it, like maybe not this year, but maybe next year, just to let that initial rush die down a little bit. But the other thing is a lot of the rides, because I get quite motion sickness on, Forbidden Journey.
Yeah.
That wipes me out for a good hour. And a lot of the rides at Epic look quite similar to that. Like
I know that like Monsters Unchained is a similar ride system to what Forbidden Journey is.
So I don't think I'd be able to do that, and I almost want to do it, but I just know it would make me feel so sick. And there's another one that's like the roller coaster and it spins a little bit. Is that also in the Dark Universe? I can't remember the name. I'm trying to
think. I think possibly. But yeah, I know which one you mean. I just don't know where it kind of is.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's a few rides there that do look a bit spinny, and it does make me a bit like, would I be all right on that?
Especially the How to Train Your Dragon sort of ride where you're sitting in the actual dragons and you're able to control the spin on it. That looks
maybe that's the
terrifying.
Yeah. And even I'm not sure of the concept of the Harry Potter ride. It's kind of like Tower of Terror, but it's not. It also spins and stuff. So I'm a bit concerned if that would make me a bit sick as well, to be honest. I'm just gonna have to like dose up on like
so far you're going for the atmosphere.
Yeah. Celestial Park looks lovely.
But
I'd be buzzing for Nintendo World though. I think that's what I would be most excited about.
That's fair. Jack said the same thing earlier.
I went, what? Go earlier and Joe went, yeah, what?
No, I literally think that I'm so desperate to experience a Nintendo World, and that looks like the best one.
Thank you. Thank
The
you.
music, like the
Molly
little
agrees.
power-up hands.
It looks
That's
so
what I'd be going.
fun.
It does look fun. I'm not saying any different, but that's not what
However-
it's not what I expected. You know.
I'll give you I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because I really want to do the Ministry of Magic ride. However,
Yeah.
in terms of a land, I do want to do the Super Nintendo one because I do
Oh.
Nintendo and all that stuff.
If you went there, what themed outfit would you have? Because I'd go full out Nintendo 100%.
How Trinity Dragon.
Would you?
Yeah.
I've not seen that film either. I need
Oh
to
my god! What? Right, that calls for this. What do you mean? You haven't
I
seen
know.
it?
I will watch it.
Why?
I will,
Yeah.
I will, because like everyone was posting like the music, weren't they? And the music sounds so cool and emotional. So I feel like that would also be one that would make me cry. I hear.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. It is.
I'll add that to my list of many films I need.
I know.
Who's gonna be checking in? Like, okay, Charlotte, have you watched Paris?
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, brave. But yes, back to the question for Joe. Does this not storm off?
I just can't believe it.
I don't know what I'd go as, because I do really like Harry Potter,
Yeah.
and I've got a Hedwig plush from the studios tour in Watford.
Oh,
So
you'd have to do an outfit change. You'd have to bring it back.
I would, because I was saying this to go. My plan for next year, even though I've not booked my Universal tickets, I've booked the Disney ones. I've done the 14-day thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how often I want to go in there. I want to at least do 2 days Universal and 1 at Epic.
Yeah.
I think that's my plan. So
Yeah.
I'm at Disney. I am going to actually do half outfit changes throughout the day, just so I can make the most of it.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
because I'm going in October and the last few days are the start of November, I'm going to do obviously normal outfits, bit of Halloween. I'm actually going to do some Christmas.
Oh my god, I love that. You're going to be there for the transition.
Look how
Yes.
prepared he is,
So
you know,
cool.
for the Christmas content.
Well, I'm like Charlotte. I'm a Christmas guy, so
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
God.
all for Christmas. And if it was up to me, I would have gone at Christmas. However, I am more than happy to be going in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I would have to do. I'll probably do Harry Potter, and then like for example, say if I had like a Nintendo, like maybe like a logo or something like here, I'd
Yeah.
do like a Nintendo, like some shorts or something for the afternoon. I
Yeah.
think I'll have to see. I'll have to see. I'll see you nearer the time.
I love the. Could you call them ears, like with the little like emote, like the little Nintendo, like you got the mushrooms.
Yes.
bananas,
Yes,
stuff.
I'd
don't know.
wear them. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know. Oh, now I am thinking about that.
You'd have to buy and just pop them on, go in the land. You're good to go.
The thing
Yeah.
is, I would. You know what? The thing with ears and me is, I have to really like them. And
Yeah.
I just knew straight away. I went, yeah, want them. I'm not one of those. I love to browse, right? But
Yeah.
when I have 2 different shopping modes, I browse endlessly for hours. However, I won't buy anything. However, when I know what I want to get, I can get it done in 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. Like, there's nothing better than just going through all of the Disney shops, looking. You might not buy anything, but just looking at it all and picking it all up.
Literally do the same.
But when I know what I want, I won't hesitate. I'll just be like, yeah, that's it. I don't need to look for any other options. That's what I want.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's like me, 100%.
Yeah. Going through Epcot's a day where you could just browse and browse and browse and browse and browse for
Oh, yeah.
hours and hours and hours and
Oh,
hours
yeah,
and
I love
hours.
it. I love
And
it.
it's such a good day.
Yeah, and I love looking at the prices of things as well, because some things are like, wow, how is that?
The
money? Like-
chocolates in
Yeah.
the UK pavilion.
Oh,
It'll be
I
like
know
a
that.
Galaxy bar for $3.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Ooh.
what? What are you
Yeah.
on about? It's like 80p.
Yeah, 'cause
I
that's-
love that. I feel like you have to do that as an English person. You have to
Yeah.
go to the UK pavilion and laugh at the prices.
Yeah.
In there.
Like, that's ridiculous. It's like $14 for a pack of the Starburst or something.
Yeah.
It's like only you can get it for £1 in a pound shop.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. I've lost track of where we are now. We've again gone on a tangent.
Yeah, talk about food again.
But Epic Universe, you've not watched How to Train Your Dragon somehow. You know, the live action's coming out soon in like
Yeah,
the
so
next
I
couple of
need
months.
to-
So
I
you need
need
to
to
watch the first one, and then watch the live action.
The
At
dragon looks
least.
so cute though. It's
He
toothless.
is.
I know his
Yeah,
name. Toothless. He
Toothless
looks
is
so cute.
he is.
Yeah.
He's wonderful. He's such a
Yeah.
friendly dragon.
The land looks. Is that the biggest land as well? The How to Train Your Dragon
I think
area.
it is. Yeah, the Isle of
Yeah,
Wight,
it looks incredible.
It
Like
does.
I just love the whole idea that you walk through the different portals as well. I think
Yeah.
that's such a cool way of
Yeah.
doing it.
Like sort of transport
well.
you into this.
Yeah,
It's so
World.
well done.
Yeah.
yeah,
They've done a really good job of it, and I think, although they're not like the Disney Imagineers, what I don't know what Universal call their working
Yeah.
crew, but those guys have smashed out the park. You know,
Oh
they've
my-
done
yeah.
such a good job. I mean, everything from Darkmoor and the Universal monsters area of it to Celestial Park. It is every detail is like absolutely perfect.
yeah. And not to go back to food again, but the food also looks incredible. Have you seen
Oh,
like the mac and
yeah.
cheese?
I was
cones
just
and
about to say the exact same thing.
Oh, they look
In
so
Heidelberg.
good.
Just but yeah, they look so good, and it's just carbs on carbs on carbs, but
Yeah.
they
and,
don't
like,
they don't
I-
count.
I love Epcot, but how Universal have done France is 100 times better than how Epcot have done France.
Yeah,
It
I-
looks unreal.
I think that comes down to like the space they got as well. I mean,
That's true.
they've totally like recreated like 5 streets of
Yeah.
of what like France would look like in whatever era that is
Yeah.
it
Oh, I don't know.
my gosh is oh my gosh, what's the film's called? It's not a Harry Potter films obviously, but it's the Fantastic Beasts from them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it looks exactly how it would. So they've done such a good job, and the ride for the Ministry of Magic as well. That whole queue
Oh, I know.
is stunning. And
I
like
know.
to see that come to life.
I will say, because you see it in like we've seen like the previews and
Yeah.
stuff, like the preview days, and I do wonder how is everyone going to have their moment of walking through that smoke and stuff when
I
Yeah.
see. I wonder that.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I think they do.
I hope so. I hope they don't just like cram everyone. It's just like a line. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I feel like because you see it like when it's dead and all these people go to these previews and stuff, and you're like, how is it actually going to be on like a normal day though?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm wondering. I don't know. I might be wrong. I probably am wrong. But you know how like at normal Disney where you have to go through. There's a bit where you have to go through like the turn thing. Turn
Yeah,
south.
yeah,
I wonder if it's that. So then
yeah,
so you can do it because then they can count how many people are going in.
yeah.
It would
that's
make sense to
true.
me if how they could control it.
Yeah, because
don't know.
everyone's going to want to take a video of that as well, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, I want the video. I'm ready for it.
that's all I'm going for.
Yeah, just go through the flames, walk out the queue.
Done my bit.
In my half Harry Potter, half Nintendo outfit.
You should literally just have a seam down here where this side's like your school robes and your house.
No, I'll have the robe,
Head wig on your shoulder.
over me. Reveal. Nintendo.
Nintendo. Ta-da!
When you come out the smoke, that'd be such a funny.
I feel like I'm gonna have to rewatch this when I go, just to remember to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
You said earlier about like the queue times for the rides and things like that we've been seeing in these previews. And we spoke about it earlier as well. Especially with the Ministry of the Magic ride, Battle of the Ministry or whatever it's called. It went up to 300 minutes, which
That seems to be the ride of the park, doesn't it?
it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought it would have been the Monsters Unchained one, because that's where all the like really cool animatronic stuff, and that's what they were
Yeah.
hyping up the entire way through building that area. You didn't see
Yeah.
much of the Ministry,
No, yeah.
but that
you-
seems to be the one. You're right.
Yeah. Are you people, would you like watch ride POVs and stuff if
I-
they were out there?
I've watched the ride POV for Monsters Unchained. I
Oh,
don't.
have you?
Yeah. I
I-
don't mind watching them.
Yeah.
Because you sort of get an idea then. But
Yeah.
obviously it's not the same feeling of when you're on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, see, I usually like with Tiana's, I watch the ride POVs for that because I just wanted to watch the people that I love, like the vloggers, to do
Yeah.
it. But I quite like that they've not allowed filming on them, so it's
Yeah.
like I've been forced to not watch it, which I quite like. I guess unless you go kind of, there's probably always people that are filming
Oh
anyway.
yeah, it's definitely always people filming. That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's so many easy ways to film things now. Like you got the Meta glasses. All you gotta say is like,
Oh
hey
yeah,
Meta, start filming, and
Crazy.
Yeah.
it starts recording. It's like tiny. It's like this.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forget about that. That
Yeah.
must be so cool.
Yeah, is it like so? There's always gonna be a way to film on
Yeah,
the ride.
Yeah.
That's never gonna go away.
yeah,
But yeah, it looks really good. It looks a lot of fun.
yeah.
But it does look like it would be motion sicky as well.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm worried about. But I feel like I will have to go on. Like I couldn't not do the Monsters Unchained ride, but I just know it would make me sick. So I'm gonna have to do some research if there's anything I can
Yeah.
do. If there's any tablets out there that can help with that or something, or like motion sick bands and things like that. I think you can get.
Do
Can't
they
you?
work though? That's the thing.
I don't know.
You see them, and it's just like a band with a bit of plastic on them.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
what they
but-
do. So
yeah, I don't know. But I, it's annoying because like I'd want to do it, but I just know it'd make me sick. So
yeah,
we'll see.
yeah. And I think like like you said with the food, it all looks great. The theming in the restaurants there, like the Burning Windmill Tavern, whatever
Oh
that's called,
yeah,
that looks
Yeah.
incredible too.
yeah.
Apparently some really good drinks, so another one to do a little like drinking around the portals.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
That's got to
You
be on
just
the list.
you need to put that on a t-shirt and
Yeah.
sell it immediately. That
Yeah.
is amazing.
Right, nobody steal the idea. It's mine. I just invented it.
You need to copyright that
Stop!
right now.
Stop listening. Come back in 5 minutes. But yeah, no, I mean, there's obviously a lot of, I feel like drinking around the parks never used to be a thing, and you'd never be able to in a Disney park. You wouldn't find beer or
No.
anything like that anyway, and now recently is sort of like, yeah, we'll sell alcohol. Go on, why not? But
They're
yeah,
catering to the Disney adults, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. We're taking over.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're seeing a lot more of it. So yeah,
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah,
around the
no, it is
portals.
nice.
It's a bit more fun.
It
Right, yeah.
is.
It's not like
you
you're going
know?
to be drinking all the time at Disney anyway. It's just like, for example, like one day on the trip,
Yeah.
have a break, just relax a bit.
Oh yeah, like
Maybe-
when we went to
maybe
Disneyland
two.
Paris,
Maybe
the
2
first
days.
thing the first thing we done was you can get champagne on Main
Yeah,
Street in
yeah.
Disneyland Paris. Oh, it was amazing. And just to be there, like you're there, like that moment when you realise, oh, we're back, we're here, and then having champagne, looking at the castle. It was
Yeah.
just
Beautiful.
Did you
the
get a
best.
fancy?
I remember it in your video, the moment when you had the champagne. It's like it just makes you just want to go back on Main Street and just do like a little cheers. And then
Yeah.
Did you get the fancy flutes or the white plasticky flutes
I think you only can get the fancy ones.
Cool.
I think it was like €20, and it's like a plastic little flute thing, but it's got Disneyland Paris on it, and obviously you can keep it. So it's a really nice little thing to have as well.
Nice.
But I wish that you could kind of have it and you could take it for like a refill and it'd be
Yeah.
a bit cheaper. I think they need to get on board with that.
Refillable champagne.
Yeah.
go for bottomless bubbles. I mean, that. Oh,
Jack going back up for his 7th glass of champagne.
Top me up.
that was me at that wedding I went to. You like obviously like you have like the glasses on. They were all on the side, right? You get one per each, and I was like, oh, well, a couple of hours have passed, and there's still like I had about 6, and that was just for the champagne.
The bubbles as well, they go to your head.
They do, and you know what? I used to hate them. I used to hate Prosecco champagne a lot. It's only the last year and a half, I'd say, I now like it, but it has to be really cold.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
If it's room temperature, I won't touch it. But yeah, if it's cold, I love it.
Amazing. Well, I think on that note, I think we're coming to the end of our time with you, Charlotte, and it's been an
Aw.
absolute wonderful chat, and obviously getting to know you a little bit better face to face.
Yeah.
You know, we've really happy to have had you on, and obviously get a little bit more of an insight to you and
Yeah.
your life.
Oh, it's been so lovely. Thank you so much for having me. I've had the best time chatting to you both. I've not laughed like this in so long, honestly. It's been so funny.
I'm so glad. No, I'm so glad. And you know, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to make, you know, just bring everybody together in the community. You know, that's what we want.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd loved like, no, all right, I'm going to put some ears on today. I was so happy. Like, going to put a Disney jumper on. I've got a full-on little Disney day ahead. Absolutely. I just love that we've all just got this community in this space where we can all just connect over something that is just such a special place to us all, and we all just have this mutual love for it, you know.
Yeah.
It's just so it's so lovely.
Yeah, no, it is lovely, and you know, it's like I said earlier, it's so nice being able to just go on my phone and be like, oh, I want to speak to somebody about Disney today, and I've got thousands of people I could just go to and be like, can we just have a chat?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's so really really nice. You know, and
Yeah.
it's the best. But yeah, no, thank you so much for coming on, taking the time out of your very busy day, I'm sure.
got some wax melts to make now.
Yes,
Oh,
amazing.
empty.
I bet that room smells amazing after you're done.
Yeah, it does. To be honest, I'm quite immune to it now, I think, because when I was making them in the house, like people would come round and they'd be like, "Oh my god, it smells amazing." I'm like, I can't really smell anything at this point.
You go nose blind.
Yeah. Need some coffee beans to smell like what they do in the perfume shops.
Yeah. But no, amazing. Thank you so much for coming on. We'll speak to you very shortly, I'm sure. But for now, we'll speak to you very soon.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you.
Bye, 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 bye.
Right, and that is it for episode 7 of Two Ears One Mic. Joe, how good was that?
Brilliant again. They just seem to be getting better and better. Every time they just get so much more fun, and it's just I love doing this. I'm so glad we're back.
I know, so glad. It's like a real come on.
So glad to be back and doing it after our little hiatus. You know, we've both been busy with stuff. So yeah, it's good. It's good to be back.
It is good, and Charlotte was just an absolutely incredible guest.
She was, you know, great chat, some great advice, some wild takes on roll call, some like, and then so, I can't believe she's not seen the films that we have. How to Train Your Dragon was crazy.
Well, to be honest, Joe, I haven't seen it for years.
But you've seen it.
Yeah.
For years. That's fine, but you've seen it. It's great. It's a masterpiece of cinema. It's got dragons in. You know how much I like a dragon.
Well, you are a Welshman, Joe. I mean,
exactly.
not to be stereotypical, but if you didn't like dragons, I would be quite concerned.
It would be a little bit concerning. You're right, it is on the flag, and that's why we got the coolest one.
I do like the dragon on the flag.
It's the best. It's the Dragon of Cadwallader. That's what it's called. Fun fact.
Nice. Have that. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Enjoy that fun fact about a dragon.
Yes.
That's it. No, thank you again, everyone, for listening to another episode of Two Ears One Mic. We are so happy, as you can probably tell, that we are back. We're so happy to be having guests on, and we're so happy to bring you all, hopefully, a little bit more Disney magic into your life.
Yes, definitely. It's been great to be back. And second, everything that Jack has just said, because it's so wonderful to be able to finally come back and speak to all of you guys listening. And you know, we hope you carry on enjoying our podcast for as long as we keep it going. I want it going forever. So be ready, Jack, for the lifetime contract.
It's happening, Joe. It's happening. And we can't wait to bring you next week's episode. It's going to be another amazing one. We can't wait to introduce our guests to you, and stay tuned for more.
Definitely stay tuned for more.
Right, but for now, hope you all have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. And please always remember, I don't know.
Always remember to never pass on the Fab Five on the 2EarsOneMic podcast.
You know what I was going to say? I know it sounds awful. I was going to say, and always remember, just say no to drugs.
It's staying in.
I don't know if we can have that edited in. Oh, can we?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so red now. Anyway, over and out. Have a lovely day. This is Disney Jackson Show with the Ears.
We'll speak to you soon.